body chasing the truth.
So I'm going to do a reaction video to Andrew Tate, dropping a video today. Andrew Tate Stage 3 official trailer. It's all done. Stage 3 is just trying to get more of your money. So let's listen to the delusional Andrew Tate and the gift that keeps giving.
They're living in a lie. They're living in a dream. All of the information they are given is not true. Everything they are told is a fallacy. They're injecting themselves with poison. They're wearing masks. They're hiding inside of their house. Every single time I try and tell the truth, they delete me from social media. How?
Lie number 1. He wasn't deleted from social media because he's telling the truth on certain issues, which he does from time to time. I'm not going to say he doesn't. He was deleted from social media because he is promoting the War Room, which they have messages between the Tates and the War Room members trafficking a girl. And the real world has been labeled a Ponzi scheme by Apple and Google, and it's been removed. So when you're targeting underage kids and teenage girls and you're profiting off them with your criminal activities, you're going to be banned from social media platforms. So that's lie number 1.
How can I break this matrix and get the information through? And imagine this fictional person decided to work with the War Room to become the most Googled, most famous person on the planet.
Lie number 2, the most Googled man on the planet. Do you know how he became the most Googled man on the planet? Because when you joined the War Room or the real world, he would pay you to post videos of him, right? So I remember I didn't know who Andrew Tate was. And I would be on YouTube. I always watch YouTube. And it was just like, I could not scroll down without seeing Andrew Tate video, one after the other, after the other, after the other, literally for like eternity. I was literally in my car forced to press back, who is this person? Because he manipulated the algorithm. He's not the most Googled person on the planet because he's accomplished great things, or, he's Floyd Mayweather and become president of the United States, or he cooks the best steak that ever lived. He manipulated the algorithm to get people to post his videos one after the, and then he paid them for it. So that's lie number 2.
But that was only part 1 of a 3-stage plan. And when he became the most famous man on earth, he'd go on podcasts and everyone would say, what comes next? Now you're the most Googled man in the world. I can't even go on TikTok without seeing your face. You own the internet. What are you going to do next? I said, this is only part 1 of a 3-step plan.
Oh,
Are you trying to keep up being like as viral as you are forever?
This is stage 1 of a 3-step plan. So I'm going to be viral for a little bit longer, then step 2 begins. Conquest is continuing. And continue to talk to a point where they couldn't stand me any longer and they had to delete me. When they deleted me, I sat down and made a final message, and I explained in that final message, I'm not a bad guy. I'm actually the good guy. You didn't know you need...
He's the good guy, but don't leave your teenage daughter around. You better lock her up in the room with some extra locks. I mean, look at that face. I think he's really losing it because he knows he's headed to prison, and he is headed to prison. And good guys aren't human traffickers. They're not pimps. They're not pedophiles. They don't tweet support for pedophiles like Jeffrey Epstein, like Andrew Tate has. They don't human traffic teenage girls. They don't do the things that he's been doing all the way up until 2021 when he was arrested.
Needed me. I said that my unmatched perspicacity coupled with sheer indefatigability makes me a feared opponent in any realm of human.
I love this. I love it. And so if he talks fast, it automatically means he's telling the truth or he knows what he's talking about. Do that again, Andrew.
I said, I am prepared for you. I have thought ahead. This is a 3-stage plan. I knew you were going to ban me. I don't care. I know there's only a matter of time till I'm banned from every single social media and I don't exist anymore. It's fine. I exist in the real world. In your nightmare, like Freddy Krueger. Oh, Tate's been banned for a year and a half. I wonder what he's doing. No, I'm coming. And I sat with Patrick Bet-David. I sat on my podcast after my cancellation and I said, but they made a mistake.
In due course, the social media companies will realize the mistake they made.
I told him they're sitting in dark rooms right now laughing. We got rid of Andrew. You've done nothing.
Tristan's posing in the
Fall into my
background.
trap, sir. Because this was a 3-stage plan which relied on your hubris and arrogance. They relied on you banning me. Because once you banned me, you put a crack in the matrix. Once you ban somebody, when you hit them with your top weapon, your best bullet, and they remain unfazed when they come back rich.
The steroids, the cigars, and whatever else he's doing, I mean, Tristan with his hair plugs, the steroids, is making these two irrational, insane, and delusional. You're being banned from social media platforms because it's been proven over and over and over that you're profiting off of, women or teenage girls, and you're targeting kids for your Ponzi schemes. That's why you're getting banned from social media. You're not getting banned from social media because of the Matrix. Like, this is Andrew Tate in a nutshell. I'm being banned because I'm telling the truth, which occasionally he does tell the truth about certain things. He's being banned from Google and social media and all this other stuff because of his criminal activity, where there's a 700-page indictment backed up with tons of evidence and witnesses.
And more famous and more successful than they were before a band. That nobody will fear their weapon anymore. Nobody will fear the band if the band doesn't work. And then everyone will start to tell the truth. There was huge pressure of people who wanted to speak but were afraid. And I proved you had nothing to fear because I charged at the gunfire, took their bullets, and emerged brilliant, gorgeous. That was stage 2. After that happened, I started saying on every podcast, they're going to be angry now. Their weapon backfired. I boomeranged at it. They're now going to try and put me in jail for something I have not done.
I carry on the trajectory I'm carrying on. They're going to put me in jail because I'm too influential. They're like, oh, who's...
Here you go with the lies. You're not going to jail because you're too influential. Stop trying to inflate your value because a lot of teenage boys that don't know any better look up to you because you drive a Bugatti. You're going to jail because of all the crime you committed, which you are clearly 1,000% guilty of. It's your own words, it's your own videos, it's your own tweets, it's your own text messages. That's the evidence, Andrew Tate. That's the evidence, Tristan Tate. Just like 99% of all criminals that end up in prison for long periods of time. You know what put them in the prison? Their big mouths, their arrogance, their pride before the fall. And that's what the Tates are. They're just delusional. Oh, it's the Matrix. I'm going to prison because So wait, in the indictment it says Andrew Tate told the truth, put him in prison. There's a 700-page indictment of why he's going to prison.
this guy? Accuse him of something. Put him in jail.
They did it.
Oh,
I
that's what
predicted the future again. Unmatched perspicacity. I'm never wrong.
Perspicacity,
And I've emerged more famous, more well-known, and more respected than ever before. Their weapons do not work. And now, my 3-stage plan to crack the Matrix. Stage 1, to become so famous everybody knew my name. Stage 2, for them to cancel me. For everybody to understand that cancellation no longer works. Because I'm so famous that I exist everywhere anyway. And there's no reason to be afraid of speaking. There is stage 3, which we've not yet reached. The Matrix is not yet defeated, but it is on the ropes. And sometimes when you're engaged in a deadly battle, you're using your best Aikido with your brother from a prison cell, surrounded by...
Does anybody, if you believe this, if you like the way he's talking fast and Aikido and this and that, Andrew, lay off the trend, okay? It's clear as day that you, your brother, Waller, you're all on multiple steroids. It's clearly affecting your brain, okay? The Matrix is not attacking you. Your criminal behavior that has stretched for the last 10 to 15 years in multiple countries has caught up to you. You went to Romania because you said they were least likely to prosecute you for rape and sex crimes. But now you know the smartest man on the planet, the Mr. Chess Master, he's been checkmated. And now it's all coming full circle.
By cockroaches, doing your absolute best to keep your life together as they try and destroy you. The sound of the cavalry coming in the distance is something that can inspire your soul and make you more galvanized against the attacks of the Matrix which you constantly fight. They take your banks, they take all your apps, they delete you everywhere, they put you in jail, they take all your cars, they take your gold, they take all your money, they threaten you won't see your kids, they try with everything, and you still resist using endless Aikido with your brother, and sometimes, far in the distance you can hear the charge of a stallion, a mighty steed, with a knight on top of it, which you know is interested in the same goals as you, who is interested in the destruction of the Matrix, absolutely. And that man is...
All of it exists in the real world.
Oh, wait, go figure. Wait a minute. All this, right? Crazy, right? All these big words and everything. But for only $49.99 a month, I can fix all that. Please, people, wait. And for $7,000, you get the even deeper content, how to human traffic and pimp women out for profit. Right, Andrew? Like, anybody that believes this is nonsense, you know, that he's Neo from Matrix and the Oracle, and the Matrix is attacking him, and his criminal behavior has finally caught up to him. He went to the wrong country to play the wrong game, and it came back to bite him on the ass. It's really as simple as that. His own arrogance, his own pride, and his own big mouth is what's going to send him to prison for a very long time.